Hello everyone. I recently had a couple of groups that have asked me about exercises that would specifically work for stretching the back, something they could add either at the beginning or at the very end of class. So I'm going to use our Form Friday today to talk about an exercise called cat-cow stretch, typically used in yoga. Now, this might be something that's not new to some of you. It's a pretty familiar stretch that's used in yoga, but I thought it would be worth taking some time to talk through this, what it's good for in our bodies, and some proper position. I'm going to demonstrate this for you today, both standing and seated, because I feel that encompasses our class participants best. In many yoga classes, this is done on all fours on the ground, just so you know. Same exercise. It's nice that it's a stretch that we can change up and use however it's best for the participants that are doing it. So, cat-cow stretch. What is it good for? Well, I have notes to read to you. It increases flexibility of the neck, shoulders, and spine. It stretches the muscles in the hips, back, abdomen, and chest. It strengthens the spine. It activates the tailbone, and it releases tension of neck and upper back. So many uses. I'm gonna put those things in under our comment section so that you, in case you need to write those down, and let your class know why we're doing those. So, cat-cow. I'm gonna show both of those slowly so that you know which of those positions, and then I will do a repetitive movement of those. Now, to best demonstrate this, I'm gonna stand at a bit of an angle so that you can kind of see the difference between those. First, feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna place my hands on my thighs. I'm gonna root my feet down a little, so bending knee, kind of sitting back a little bit. Now, you can place your arms here and tuck those shoulders back. A little bit harder for some of our participants. So I'm just gonna demonstrate it using here. So the cow position is where we're gonna bend, we're sticking our butt out, and at the same time, pushing chest forward and pulling those shoulders back. So a little bit, you can kind of see a little better at this angle. This is our cow position. So again, I'm gonna come back to neutral. When I'm gonna bend a little, stick my butt out, and press my chest forward. So you can feel how that's that lower back activating that tailbone. Back to neutral position. So opposite is the cat. If you think of an angry cat, how their back is hunched, that's what we're gonna mimic here. So for the cat, I'm tucking my abdomen in, rounding my shoulders, and if you're comfortable, you can bring that chin into your chest. So bringing shoulders forward, pushing your back up into a hunched position. So back to neutral, and into cat. Okay? So that's each of them separately. Now, proper use of these is to also incorporate inhale and exhale. You want to inhale and go into a cow stretch. So here again, I'm in neutral. I'm going to inhale. And then I exhale into cat. Inhale. Exhale. Cow. And cat. All right, so hopefully you see the difference between those two. I'm gonna bring my chair out, and I want you to see that we can also do those from a seated position. So if your participants feel more comfortable doing those seated, you want to make sure that their feet are shoulder width apart. They're sitting toward the front of the chair so they have the ability to change those positions. Same thing, so I'm going to arch my back, push my chest out for that cow, and for cat, I'm going to round down and tuck my abdomen in. Okay, so inhale for cow, stretch that chest out, stick that butt back. Inhale, cow, exhale, rounding into cat. So again, seated and standing position for that cat, cow stretch. Make sure that you're using proper breathing when you do that, and do it nice and slow, holding each of those positions as your group is able. Hopefully you will find this to be a good extension or addition to some stretching for your class.